I'm Reuben Gobah. I'm from Liberia. As you all know, Liberia was a country that was founded by free slave when the slave left the U.S. 1822. They established Liberia by the American Colonization Society. All the problem in Liberia between the free slave and the native. It was forbidden for free slave to unite with the native or to get married. Because of that, I was one of the victims. My mother, who is a free slave, was dating my father, who is a native. My mother was pregnant with me. My father had to run away for his life. And he ran away. My mother, very young, she didn't have nobody. She also found a guy who she was trying to work with him to help her. And when I was born, this guy also had a lady who did not like the fact that my mother was trying to be around her. As the story goes, they said that this man girl did something bad to my mother, and my mother went stone crazy. When I was 2 years old, left me sitting in my diaper in the house. I was in that diaper, sitting in my diaper for almost 6-7 days. When the gentleman showed up who was helping her, the same lady that made my mother sick, that was the same lady this man took me to. I was 2 years old when that lady used to beat me. I would bleed. Many days I wouldn't eat. One day, though I was 3 years old, but I remember everything because it was very violent for me. And one day, this lady was beating me so bad that the gentleman brother came from work and pulled me from the lady and said, "You want to kill this boy? Why are you beating this boy like this?" So when his brother came from work, he told his brother, said, "Look, if you don't take this child from here, this woman is going to kill this child." That when he took me to his sister, me was Exis Harris, also a free slave. And there where I was. And after a while, they took me from there and took me to my grandmother's best friend. At that time, I was like 4 years old. And when they took me to Mama Jatu, my grandmother's best friend, became friends because they were all sold as slaves. What happened is that when the tax collector go to collect tax, if the people don't have tax, they will give children girls for tax. They will give the girls children for tax. So that's how they gave my mother and her friend for tax. They were sold as slave for tax. So it was this friend that they took me to. And when this lady, Mama Jatu, when she held me in her hand, it was the first time in my life I felt a motherly feeling at the age of 4-5 years old. I finally met my mother when I was 9 years old. At that time, she was recovering. She was coming to herself. I met my father when I was 21. It's painful to talk about that, because it kind of get to me just there. So, I can't say too much today because usually when I'm talking about that, it really bothered me. But I had a very painful upcoming. Very painful upcoming. Because I did not have no father, I listened to this man, Bob Marley. I did not know who Bob Marley was. And most of Bob Marley's songs talk about peace, unity. I wanted to hear something good, because of all what I've been through. And I would sit beside the radio and listen to all his messages. And Bob Marley's message is all about peace, unity, love. So Bob Marley was the one that really moved in my mind in a peaceful direction. He really made me peaceful.